Yo, crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1000 hours coordinated universal time, UTC, here on the Ubrican channel. You're just in time. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. Forgive me, the environment is a bit noisy here and there. There's a dog that's barking around here, but nevertheless, we enjoy the environment. We love the environmental noises because we have to keep going every time, and this is the environment that we live in. But I know that you're going to be hearing exactly what we're telling you because we have good news lined up for you on the show. And just before I tell you what we have lined up for you on the show, let me just inspire you by words from Franklin D. Roosevelt, who says, "There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still." There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. Then this means that you have so many options that can help you keep going. But the moment you decide to make a stop, just know that you cannot make any progress. So you just have to keep on looking for the options that will get you to where you want to go, because we are looking for the ultimate wealth, wellness, well-being. So we must go out, we must look for all ways so that we keep moving forward. So today on our show, we're defining on our crypto word of the day. We define the term arbitrage. I know you've come across it, arbitrage. And next up on our news, we tell you on our crypto news segment, we're talking about Australian Securities Exchange building new blockchain platform with VMware digital asset. And finally, on Ubrica today, we have our amazing Dedan Kimathi Premium Coffee. That's 100% Arabica coffee, the coffee that you must be looking for. And today we're doing it differently. I have an expert who's going to show us exactly how you're gonna make this coffee for that ultimate spicy aftertaste. So let's go on and define the term arbitrage. And arbitrage is basically buying a security in one market and simultaneously selling it in another market at a higher price, thereby profiting from the temporary difference in prices. So, arbitrage, I want to tell you, there are three. I have four takeaways that you need to know about arbitrage. Now, arbitrage happens when a security is purchased in one market and simultaneously sold in another at a higher price. This results in a profit from the temporary price indifference. Arbitrage is considered a risk-free profit for the investor or trader. So this just means that now that you have the Ubricoins and you want to make some profit out of the Ubricoin, what you need to do, and I know that most of you have opened the accounts on our various exchange platforms. That's the Either Flyer. We also have the Phoenix Box. It is possible for you to trade use Phoenix Box to buy Ubricoins at a lower price and then go to Either Flyer and sell your Ubricoins at a higher price. Well, you don't have to sell so much Ubricoins because we also insist on you hodling your Ubricoin for the greater benefit when the prices go high. But we're saying that when you have an opportunity, and we're talking about this arbitrage, is when you're able to purchase Ubricoins at a lower price in one market, in one exchange, and then you move to another market and you sell it at a higher price. That's known as arbitrage trading. And now moving on to our crypto news segment, and we're talking about an article on CoinDesk by William Foxley, and it talks about the Australian Security Exchange ASX is teaming up with the fintech firm Digital Asset and VMware to move its current exchange platform onto distributed ledger technology. Now, ASX and Digital Asset have signed a three-party memorandum of understanding to build a replacement platform for the existing clearinghouse electronic sub-register system, that's CHESS, onto DLT. The MOUs are usually non-binding documents that point to the company's intentions. So I want to just quote what the ASX Deputy CEO Peter Hume says about this. The partnership and the memorandum. It says that this new partnership is a very positive development that will help us support a wider range of DLT solutions developed by the industry. It confirms our belief in the potential of DLT as we remain on track to deliver the chess replacement system in April 2021. So ASX is also using digital assets open source blockchain focused language. That's a DMAML for the project. So basically, this article keeps on pointing out to people moving on to a distributed ledger technology, which is the blockchain. So everyone adopts the technology because as we always see, this is the space where we find efficiency, we find it's very easy, and also we're able to count on its security, transparency, name all the beautiful things that you want to think about when you use the blockchain technology. And now, finally, on Eureka today, we are talking about the coffee that you need. Nowadays it's extremely cold, guys, and for you to keep warm, not only need to dress warmly, but you also need to keep your body warm by drinking something that's tasty, something that will keep you going for the rest of the day. And with that, having said that, I have one of our experts. Her name is Miss Grace Geshura. Miss Grace, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Say hi to my audience right here.
Hi, all of you
Yes, it's a pleasure hosting you. And thank you
pleasure.
very much for honoring our invitation to just
you.
demonstrate to these guys, because every time I tell them that this is the coffee that they need to take, because it's premium coffee, good quality, 100% Arabica coffee. So
right.
we just want to see, just give us a small demonstration on how exactly you're supposed to make this coffee, because I understand this coffee making it is very easy. So
It is easy, and
yes.
I've had the opportunity to see it
Mhm.
done by
Yes.
the maestros,
Yes.
The real guys who know how to do the coffee well,
Yes.
and to get the best out of it.
All right.
So, without much ado,
Yes, take it
allow
away.
me.
Yeah,
Let me
take it away. Yes.
So,
All right.
right here
Mm-hmm.
is a bucket,
Yes.
and we have improvised
Mhm.
because we're told that once you open the packet, you should store it in a cool place.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought that a bucket, you
Mhm.
can use an ice bucket to
Mhm.
now pour your granules into the bucket so
Mhm.
it stays in cold and
Yes.
it's not wet.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put this in the refrigerator,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
now what you do,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me,
Yes.
we have already boiled water in a kettle.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing we do is we pour out the hot water
Yeah.
into the cup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to do that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
after that,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to put in,
Mhm.
is allow me,
Yes.
it depending on how strong you want your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
for this small cup, you
Mhm.
can put 1 spoonful of
All right.
the granules,
Mhm.
coffee granules.
Yes.
Then we'll allow this to sit for 3 minutes. So
Mhm.
you can check your watch.
Yes.
For 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's 12 minutes after 1000 hours. So
Okay.
yes.
So
Uh-huh.
the same I'll do for myself.
Yes.
Hot
Hey, today we're
water.
going to do it professionally.
Yes.
Yeah.
You better do it right. That's when you get to enjoy the most.
Yes,
Okay?
and the quality of it.
Absolutely.
All right.
So another
Mhm.
cup for me.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you who have already bought it,
Mhm.
please, you can go try this.
Yes.
So after we put in the coffee,
Yeah.
please remember to turn on the lid, cover it up.
Yeah,
You
sure.
don't want the smell, the aroma, or for it to get dirty or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
So we
Mhm.
put that aside.
Yes.
Now, after 3 minutes, we should be able to. It has the granules have already now settled,
Yeah.
and apparently they don't go down into the cup;
Mhm.
they rise.
Ah.
Okay, they remain,
Uh-huh.
and that's the fine part of it.
Uh-huh.
After the 3 minutes, then we're going to take away the granules because they're already sitting on top of the cup.
Yeah, sure.
So you remove with with the spoon,
Mm-hmm.
and then what you're left with
Mm-hmm.
is delicious, tasty coffee. And it's so smooth,
Yes.
you wouldn't believe it. You're supposed to taste it with your tongue
Mm-hmm.
from the front of the tongue,
Yeah, the
and
teeth.
also feel the sides of your tongue.
Yeah.
It should have a soothing, slightly smooth taste.
Yes.
And it's after you have swallowed that now you experience the fullness of the coffee. And that's what she keeps talking about.
Yes.
That spicy taste, and you just want to keep tasting
You know,
it.
you just want, and you know, I love the first of all, the first thing about this coffee that makes it so amazing is that excellent rich aroma.
Absolutely.
With the smell of it, I just love how great and how good smelling it is, and
Yeah.
this is what attracts me to it. And also I love the fact that, you know, once you have taken it, that spicy aftertaste, you know, some people have some allergies of, you know, when you take something, you take certain types of foods and you feel like you just want to, you know, vomit or just throw up. But this, once you have this, you've taken this, I think it leaves you with that taste that doesn't bring all that bad, you know.
You don't have a bad
Bad
experience.
ex-
This is
yeah.
the ultimate experience
Mhm.
in taking coffee.
Sure.
And for coffee drinkers,
Mhm.
you can't go wrong.
Sure.
Make sure you get one of these.
Yes.
And recommend it to your friends.
Mhm.
And when you have to get togethers, like normally people do,
Mhm.
what you do is prepare the coffee
Sure.
and let them be the judge.
In
And
fact,
I mean, we've tried this to all our guests.
Mhm.
We normally ask them to have coffee,
yes.
and they go like, so where do you get your coffee from?
And at only 500 shillings, Grace, you know, this is the most amazing thing about this coffee.
Yeah.
It's so affordable, and then it just keeps you going every time you take it. You don't get those, you know, hangovers. You feel I am tired of working. You know those feelings. I love this coffee. You can take it anytime, any moment,
Anytime,
and
yes.
you'd be good to go.
It's what I think I would call a pick me up.
Yeah.
If
Most
you really want to give
definitely.
yourself a treat in the day,
Yes.
it's a good way
Wherever
to
you are, you know, wherever. And plus, how you make it very easy. 3 minutes and you're drinking your coffee. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, and you're done.
Mm.
And apparently,
Mhm.
what I learned
Yeah.
from the experts
Mhm.
at the university,
Yeah.
they said the best way to enjoy your coffee is
Mhm.
not to adulterate it.
Yes.
Don't put sugars,
Wow.
please.
And for the
If
sugar
you
lovers,
can,
what happens to them?
learn how to take it without sugar
Mhm.
or any sweetener.
Yeah.
And you'll appreciate the taste more, because what you do is if you put sugar or
Mhm.
honey,
Yeah.
what happens is the original taste of the coffee
Mhm.
sort of is compromised,
Sure.
and you won't be able to enjoy what you really have in the packet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try without sugar first.
Mhm.
And if you still can't get it done,
Then you can just put some
please
sugar
go ahead.
in it.
Put some sweetener,
Oh,
and
yeah.
in time,
Mhm.
I believe you'll be able to take it without sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely tasty even without sugar. I love the fact that, you know what, this coffee is what just keeps you going every time. As in, I mean, even if you want to stop even drinking sugar, you should go for the DeKUT coffee, because it
Absolutely.
has that, you know, with the rich aroma, you just feel like, no, I don't even need the sweeteners. What for?
It's not
You know?
bitter. Apparently,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
bitter,
bitter.
for what people think about
Mhm.
coffee being.
Yes.
I think we've come to our 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Let's.
we're done with the 3 minutes, so you can let it.
So what we do
Mhm.
is now, you see, can you see what's
So that's the
happening?
mode of sieving. You don't use the
You
sieve
can
itself.
use the people say what do they call it? You can go to the use the sieve,
Mhm.
but if you really don't have to, you
Mhm.
don't need to.
Yeah.
So you just remove the granules because they're
Mhm.
actually sticking up on top of the coffee,
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
you just see them. You
Mhm.
just pick them up with this
Yeah.
spoon.
Mhm.
You can use a big spoon or small spoon, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
once you have picked the granules
Yeah.
out,
Mhm.
it has this it has like a creamy look on top.
I see it.
Yeah, you
I
see the
see
creamy
it.
top.
Yeah.
So which means it's ready and you can enjoy it. And I'm
Exactly.
gonna have my first sip.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
go ahead and
Let me
remove
just
your
remove the
granules and
granules.
then
Yeah. I love this. Every time I come with it
Mm.
ready made,
Mm.
but today I decided, you know what, guys, you must see what goes
What
down
goes
because you
on?
know what?
Yeah.
This is exactly what you need to know about this coffee, and this is why you need it every moment because it's amazing. It's very easy to make, and then it leaves you with that feeling of I need this coffee every single time. You know, and
Okay.
something that keeps you awake the whole day is what you need because you know we don't have time to waste. And with the innovation of blockchain technology, you need
Yeah.
something that keeps you going every
You need
time.
to keep going. So
Yes.
keeps you on top of
Mm-hmm.
the
And
world.
DeKUT has got it all, you
Yeah,
know?
they do
Yes.
have
So
it.
let me go on ahead and
Yeah,
taste
this
my
look.
coffee. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, you see. So
I love this
and
all the
then
time.
you see the difference is when you
Mm-hmm.
let it sit,
Mm-hmm.
the aromas remain.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sure.
apparently after 3 minutes
Mm-hmm.
it's not scorching hot,
Yeah.
so you're not going to burn your tongue, you're not going to burn,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we're so much in a hurry and
Yeah.
like you put the hot water and you
Mm-hmm.
want to up and go like
Yeah.
in the instant coffees and
Mm-hmm.
instant teas.
Yeah.
This you don't have to do that.
You
Give
don't
it
have
to
to.
3 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
remove the granules, but if you have to you can use a sieve, you know
Well,
but
but I don't
apparently
think there's any need of having a sieve because you know what, with this, there's no bitter taste
no,
in
there's
it. You
not,
know, it
apparently
just keeps
not.
going, and I just want to sip.
Oh,
Let
please
me
go
sip.
ahead. Yeah.
Yes. So this is just it,
It is
and
it.
this is
Yeah,
what we're
it
telling
has that
people every time.
mellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going through.
Oh yeah, and
I
I
love
should call
it.
you often so that you make tea for my audience. You know, every time we
Ah,
have these sessions of
yeah,
you have something to keep the audience going.
yeah.
So even while they have to purchase, the moment they purchase this, they'll be watching this as often as possible. You
Please
know.
do. Please keep
Yes.
watching.
Yeah.
Remain in this space. You'll
Yeah.
get to learn more, 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 much more.
All right.
Not only on the coffee,
Mm-hmm.
but about the wonderful products of your brand.
All right.
Okay.
Grace, it's been a pleasure hosting you.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you very much for coming on to show us exactly how to make this amazing coffee. And we look forward, to even inviting you and telling us the experience that you have had, even as we go on distributing this coffee,
Yeah,
and even as we do the campaign of Live Mothers, Live Babies, because this is
absolutely.
exactly what we're saying, that this coffee comes with a lot of package in it. We
Yeah.
have the campaign of the Live Mothers, Live Babies, because the people who just do this, hand pick this coffee right from the ground, are the people also benefiting ultimately once it's
Absolutely.
processed and then packaged by the DeKUT. We have the mothers who are benefiting
Yeah.
from guys buying this. So
Yeah.
that is why we ask each and every person, go ahead and promote that mother by buying this coffee. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. So thank you
Let
very
them.
much.
Yeah,
It's
I've
been an honor.
appreciated it. It's been an honor, and
Yes.
I've loved sharing with the audience
Mhm.
about the coffee.
Yes.
And please go ahead and buy.
All right.
Yeah.
At only 500 shillings, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
All right.
Affordable.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you around,
Ah,
Grace.
yeah, sure.
Yes. So that has been Miss Grace, guys. And this is where we come to the end of the show. And as we have demonstrated, it's very simple. At only 3 minutes, you have your coffee ready, guys, and you're good to go for the rest of the day. So the deal is DeKUT Premium Coffee, 100% Arabica coffee, and that is all that you need to keep your day going. So I get to love you guys and see you tomorrow for another exciting and amazing show with lots and lots of great content. So don't miss out. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.